Wait, first of all, what it dooski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Stargate SG-1. This one is Season 1, Episode number 15. How's it going, everybody? So, last episode we met Hathor. She was bodying the team, and Samantha, the doctor, came clutch. Tease some things in the future, potentially, like we might see her again. With that being said, let's just dive into episode 15. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, guys, in case you're interested in getting the full unedited raw reaction and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/farewell34 in the description down below. With that being said, let's just hop into this one, guys. Let's see what happens to our team. Yeet.
Not the Singularity itself. It's so massive, not even light can escape it. But during the totality phase of the eclipse, we should be able to see matter spiraling towards it.
Actually, it's called the accretion disk.
What did you just say?
It's just an astronomical term.
You didn't think the Colonel had a telescope on his roof just to look at the neighbors, did you?
Got him.
Someone from SG-1 should have been here to greet us.
Yeah, it's cool to see the progress on their on the gates are going well for some of them. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a perfectly good monitor. Gone. Oh, feels bad. They all got bodied.
They're all dead. Everyone.
There's some pathogen went out or something? I was actually down to see the Singularity, but everyone's infected.
Why didn't they send a message, some warning this was happening?
We don't know.
Looks like all this happened very quickly.
Oh god. This is very similar to real life at the moment.
Try to look friendly.
Please come out.
With a soothing voice like that,
Take my
bet.
hand.
You're not gonna die.
I don't know, if 1,000 other people die, chances are.
I don't want to belittle what's happened here, but if we just pack up and leave, SG-7 and all these people will have died for nothing.
Why didn't the telescope team report that this outbreak was going on?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It's cool that we're seeing the aftermath of what happens when they go through these Stargates, you know. It's not always something positive necessarily, so it's cool to see them coming back.
This is fun. Everything gets sucked into it. Even light. That's why we can't see it.
Thank you.
I have no idea what to say or do. Her latest blood work shows a marked potassium deficiency. I have no idea what is causing it or how it could have gotten so low so quickly, but one of the effects can be arrhythmia.
Now, you're sure she doesn't have the disease?
Positive. These are not the symptoms of a bacterial infection.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's go back to our room.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Oh. We popping off. I just didn't see it quickly. Fuck.
Adjusting view.
Well, parts of it are definitely organic.
Clear!
Wait! Pulse is normal. I'm tired.
You should get some rest.
Just gonna grab her again. They're lining this up, so it doesn't say right about it.
The eclipse has reached its totality.
I love how jazzed he is about it.
Let's see what happens when we put the two objects together.
Where are the samples?
I'm only using a microscopic particle of each.
So she's done so, at least what you're saying. So she's dead.
What the hell is that? It is a Goa'uld attack vessel.
They knew we would bring her back here. And they used their technology to put that thing inside of her.
It's like they designed a way for us to help them create the device after she came through the Stargate, so we wouldn't detect it until it was too late.
How long do we have?
1 hour and 52 minutes.
You know what? I think the theme was I was gonna comment on it. Was it like the same Apophis theme or the theme while we were on their home planet? And that's what I think. That's why it made me think of potentially them being. I don't know. But now that we know that that was a ruse and a bait, it makes more sense.
Oh, what the hell is that?
We must go.
Oh, shit.
I've been assured there's absolutely no way to remove the object from the girl without killing her. Therefore, we have no choice.
Oh, shit.
There was a massive explosion.
Fuck. Yeah, y'all better gun it.
What about the abandoned nuclear facility?
Right. It's just 20 minutes away from here.
Damn. Can't toss her on the
I think it's
planet.
a matter of-
She's gonna have to just explode. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Are you crying?
This is fucked.
Down here and rest for a while, okay?
I have to go.
You promised you'd never leave me alone.
Well, about that.
I'm very brave.
I have to close the door.
Ooh, this is gonna mess her up.
Sam?
There is no other option. I mean, I feel terrible, and I'm sure this is gonna have some sort of lasting implication on her character. What? No, you're not going back down, buddy. Come on.
Colonel, she's awake.
Oh, God.
Wait, first of all, y'all didn't think to sedate her just in case? That's an L on them. They should have thought that through. Like, I mean, she was in a coma, but I mean, it's not what we're doing, Sam. It takes 3 minutes to get back up.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hello, Nani? What are we doing? I mean, maybe they're just wrong, I guess. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Sam, can you hear me?
Oh, did she transform into something?
We're okay.
Getting a little heavy for this.
I mean, if we're getting more Teal'c civilian attire, then I'm down for it.
Every kid has got to have a dog. This is a dog. And he's yours.
It's a really cute dog.
I can't explain it, Daniel. I just knew.
A mother's instinct, perhaps.
Stargate is a secret, and I was born in a place called Toronto.
Right.
That's crazy.
I never had any of those in Toronto. They look like fun.
They are.
I can fact check. We don't have any swings in Toronto. That was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 Season 1 Episode 15. This one was titled Singularity, obviously with regards to the black hole. I actually thought that was going to play more of a bigger element this episode, given it was a title. I guess not. The focal point of this episode was with this girl who we found on this planet. She's the only survivor left after this bacteria wiped over 1,000 of them. And which is a traumatic thing, of course, and Samantha and Carter and her form this bond, which I wasn't really too sure where they were going with it. I'm, considering that there was this, virus going around, death, the theme was alluding to something darker at play. Turns out the Goa'uld were actually using her as a nuke to get back at the humans, so I thought those elements of the episode were actually pretty interesting. Wasn't really sold on the relationship with her and Carter off the bat, but as the episode progressed, I definitely did think that their relationship was actually pretty sweet. Carter's performance was actually great as well, although I don't understand why they made the relationship be with Carter, since we haven't really seen her. She doesn't seem to be the person to do that in the series. I think actually would have been much more interesting had it been the person who saved her and showed, examples of kindness off the jump, which was Teal'c. I actually think that would have made for a pretty interesting choice. Plus, it would have been almost comedic to see him sort of go about that. They ended up just going with Carter. Maybe this is going to almost serve as like a long-lasting thing for her as a character. Maybe when things get get a little bumpy, she'll go visit her family. She'll go visit her, daughter, per se, or this girl she's formed a bond with, Cassandra, with his other military family who has high enough clearance. Stick her guns and say, no, I'm going to save her. I'm going to stick with her, which was just kind of a long shot, I guess, even though she sort of pieced it together. I definitely do think this episode is an odd one for myself. Best elements had to have been probably Carter just getting some more screen time. Also, her interactions with Daniel were actually surprisingly interesting as well. Him sort of stepping in and say, hey, like shows that they are a team and he wants to help out. I gotta say, Teal'c and O'Neill here, their pairing, obviously, they've been showing that throughout the entire season so far. Him showing him the world, etc. when they have the time. So I thought them being buddy-buddy on this astronomy singularity black hole sort of aspect of the episode was actually kind of fun. Also, it's cool how they made the tie-in with O'Neill and astronomy, connecting back to the Children of God, the first episode. I think that was cool how they brought that back, although his explanation of the black hole to Teal'c was so I think silly would be the word to explain it. It was weird too how they sort of play this off as like a happy ending, and I'm cool that she got the Sheba, whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it was Sheba. The dog, villager planet, whatever it was just massacred, and she was used as a weapon and had a bomb inside of her. Like, that's messed up. Speaking of this Gould race, of the Nuridi, or the N, they started with N, after they used her as a weapon. And I have to say, this plan that they contrived was rather like, it really relied on a whole lot of like situations happening in unison for it to come clutch. You know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like a very thorough plan. I think it's actually pretty interesting that we learned that the Gould ships are out there. That's sort of, I guess, an interesting element that we get to see in another episode. Their plan relied on a lot of coincidences happening, if you boiled it down, right? Them deciding to pick up this girl after leaving her alone. It just shows you them relying on them being human, as this was sort of alluded to. So it's like them taking advantage of that, I guess. But yeah, overall, I thought this was an odd episode that was trying to be sweet, and it worked about half the time for me. I will say, though, it actually had some decent character development for Carter, Teal'c, and O'Neill spending some time with each other, and also had a Toronto name drop, which I appreciated. But yeah, guys, that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 Season 1 Episode 15, titled Singularity. What do you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, I'll see you tomorrow for Episode 16. Also, if anybody knows where I can get a pair of those glasses that O'Neill always wears, or the team, I would love to have them because they're freaking fire. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.